Hey everyone, Fuse here. The new banner for Kyoka, a new permanent character added to the gacha in Princess Connect Redive, just got released. So I guess we're gonna be doing some pulls for her. We're gonna be pulling until we get her, so hopefully it's in a reasonable amount of time. Looking here, I think we'll start off with a few singles, and then we'll go for 10 pulls if we don't get her too quickly. And then looking at what we need, pretty much all the new characters, including Reno, Ninon, and Shizuru from the base game. Since I haven't pulled since June, so we're missing quite a few. So I'd take any of those as well. And yeah, let's just start. Start with the daily 50. I'm just gonna skip through most of the animations because they aren't too exciting, especially for single pulls. I don't want to get her too quickly though, because I want to build up some amulets for possibly Ilya. If we get her in a reasonable amount and we still have a lot of jewels, we'll probably go for Ilya as well. And then also for Summer Carol. Forgot to skip all this. I'd say if we don't get her in 20 tickets, we're going to start doing 10 pulls. Because we actually have quite a bit of jewels. This is only on the emulator, so there's only like 38k on here. And then I mostly play on my phone on iOS, so I have around 60k jewels there. So we have 2 pities plus 100 tickets, so we have a lot to spend. And I don't want to sit through 100 tickets of pulling, so or at least all at once. So I think the plan for this is to just use like 20 or 30 tickets on each banner. Oh, those are in. Nice. Use 20 or 30 tickets on every banner, so we just slowly go through them. And then if I don't get the banner unit in that many tickets, then I'll just start doing 10 pulls. Alright. I can make the animation slightly faster. One thing about doing single pulls as well is that you're also not guaranteed the 2-star for that last pull. So your rates are slightly worse, but I think in terms of 3 stars it's the same rates. I think for the last pull it's still a 2.5% or whatever it is. And I think Kyoka's a good character to have, but for most people, probably not worth pulling on the banner. I think you would rather pull for Ilya, or definitely just save for Summer Carol. But at the pace that the banners are going, each banner, if they are 20 days each, you're gonna have at least 40 days between each, the start of the one 3-star banner and then the start of another 3-star banner, because there is usually a 2-star banner in between. So that's a lot of time to build up jewels. You're not going to be building pity that quickly, but I think at the rate it's going, you can definitely afford to pull on either Kyoka or Ilya before Summer Carol and still be fine for that banner. Because after Summer Carol, you're mainly looking at Princess Fest. I think we'll go to 30. You're looking at Princess Fest, which is about like 2 months at least after Summer Carol. So, like, I'm not too big of a fan at the rates that banners are going right now. But since it is more of a side game for me, I don't really care too much about the pace compared to other people. I've seen some heated discussions on Discord and Reddit about the pace of the game. And like, ultimately it helps lower spenders than free-to-play players. And it's definitely hurting the revenue of Crunchyroll inside games, I think. It's like, I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I'm not spending... I haven't spent on this game in a while besides the monthly. Because there's just nothing to pull. There's just nothing to pull on. If they had the banners coming at a higher frequency, there is a possibility I might spend more, but at 20 days per banner, there's no way they're getting a lot of people to spend. Which I'm curious about that. Alright, we're gonna start going into temples at this point. And I can sit through the animations on the temples. Or at least just not skip everything. Yeah, so far not too great. It's been like, oh, 31. My bad. It's been like 2 or 3 2-stars. I haven't paid too much attention, but yeah. I'm gonna skip these animations though. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're skipping. If I don't see a 3-star, I will skip that. Oh, there you go. That's our first 3-star. It's like what? 60 pulls in? 50? Oh, that's her. Nice. That's pretty quick. Yeah, we'll have to see how many that was. 50, yeah. We take that. I think now I'll probably build her up as high as I can, and then we'll take her into probably the new event boss, and we'll try out a magic team and see how that goes. And see you in a second. Alright, I am back with Kyoka as much as I can build her. So what I have right now, I got her to 8-4, missing the armor piece for her, which is unfortunate because it does give more crits and magic attack, as well as TP, but we'll get that for her eventually. I probably would recommend getting her to 8-5 instead of leaving her at 7-6. Right now, the only characters I'm leaving at 7-6 for sure are going to be Io, Kokoro, and Akari probably, since I use them mostly just for their UB, and their attack isn't too important. I think you're just missing out on way too much attack and damage overall if you leave Kyoka at 7-6 rather than 8-5. Because I see a lot of people recommend leave all the mages at 7-6. I'm like, yeah, that could work, but for most cases you're probably going to want to get her to 8-5. So for teams, I don't have Carol fully built right now, but I would want to use Carol in a mage team. So instead, where is she? Probably going to just do something like this and see how that works. I didn't get any stars on Kyoka yet. I might get some down the line, but I definitely do not have the amulets for it right now. I don't actually know what this boss does, but the boss is only level 50, so I'd be very sad if this didn't do anything. I'll turn off the 2x speed so we can at least see what Kyoka does. And we'll look at the damage meters and see how she's comparing. Oh, well, she is stunned right now, so that's definitely gonna hurt her damage. Maybe we'll turn off auto and see if we can get a UB from Kyoka off, stacked with Akari and Kokoro. See how much damage she does. I didn't look to see if she procced her skill before it, but that was quite a bit of damage. So yeah, Kyoka stays relevant for quite a while. She is the main single target mage that we'll have until like probably New Year's Carol is what people were saying. But yeah, that was the AoE from the boss really hurt everyone. Let's see. Yeah. Pretty decent damage. And she is getting a 6-star in JP. I think she just got one, so we'll see it in like 3 years, but she does have a plan for the long term. And I didn't look at her stats overall. Where is she? Let's see. So 3092 attack, missing this one piece. So this will probably take her up to like 3150, maybe 3200. And then compared to, well, this is a 5-star Hatsune at 7.6 though. Yeah, about 400 more attack. So I think I would have to look at the overall stats, but I think Kyoka is gonna have similar stats at that star level as well. But yeah, that's all for this video. Next videos will probably just be the clan battle ones again, and then I'll probably pull on Ilya since we did get Kyoka really quickly. I definitely do not have enough amulets to 5-star Ilya right away, but yeah, since there's not too much to look forward to in terms of banners, there's Ilya, and then after that Summer Carol, and then I'll probably do definitely Christina on the Princess Fest, but that's like 2 months after Summer Carol. Then after that, I forget exactly you should be pulling on, but I think most of the Halloween units this time around are pretty passable. And then you have the New Year's Yui, as well as Muimi after that, and Valentine's Chizuru. I think that's probably gonna be my plan, but I'll have to look at it more because I have not looked at it too much. But let's set her. Alright. And see you in the next one, guys.